Face the Music, A Life Exposed by Paul Stanley. This is the author. Chapter 58. It's the ultimate middle finger to the fans. There was a time when people said nobody in this band could be replaced. It had to be the four of us. Doc's talk about getting rid of Peter, and Ace for that matter, had been wishful thinking. The idea that we would stop using any of the four iconic images was as ridiculous as the idea that we would stop making things go boom. That was all about to change. On the reunion tour, Ace was a shadow of his former self. And Peter? Peter was completely unmanageable. Under other circumstances, both Ace and Peter would have been out for the 2003 tour. Whatever ability those guys may once have had was long gone. But for whatever reason, the Aerosmith camp wanted at least 3 original members involved. By this point, Ace had already made it clear he was too wasted to play, which left Peter as the 3rd member. Ugh. As fate would have it, we knew we didn't need to audition for a new guitar player. Tommy could do it. I had no doubts about Tommy. He was more equipped for the task than Ace ever was. Tommy knew every song the band had ever recorded. Best of all, he was cheap and available immediately. Tommy and I drove down to a place in Buena Park with a hooker. I somehow became the guy who was supposed to watch over him and groom him, teach him. In addition to easy, random, non-stop sex, there were stuck on and licked my tights with yummy, pulsating oils my nipples. It was hardcore debauchery. After that, we asked him to come to our rehearsal space the next day to try playing together. He came in wearing a blazer and tie with bolts in his neck and a huge Frankenstein head. We had found our guy. The only thing that mattered at that point was the haircut. Could we have a guy in KISS with real hair? Fuck it, we weren't going to make a decision at this point in our lives based on someone's hair. If it sounded like KISS, looked like KISS, and commanded like KISS, it was KISS. When Ace realized that, he got bent out of shape. You can't put someone else out there in my makeup. The fans will never accept it, he screamed. I am special. What an asshole.
Actually, I'm a plumber.
Because the show, as they say, must go on. Ace was now, in Tommy's words, a fucking loser.
Nice creature does not agree with Mr. Thayer.
Tommy spent 90% of his time and energy sitting on the toilet taking a dump. This became more problematic when the tour started. Then one night, Tommy called me. Paul, he said, sounding very serious, I have a Christmas present for you. For that alone, I deserve to be better compensated. Listen, Tommy, I told him, it's not going to happen. KISS isn't like other bands. Gene and I both happen to be Jewish. He was stunned. And despite tasting a little success with his first band, Black and Blue, by cranking out what some in the rock community might have regarded as prefab crap, Tommy was in for a rude awakening. We assured him we would pay all of his bills and keep his insurance going. But that was never the case. Screw that. If Tommy wanted an equal share, he should learn to play the damn guitar. On the Sonic Boom tour, when Gene, Tommy, and I rock back and forth to Deuce, it's the ultimate middle finger to the fans. What did we care if they didn't like us? We've made a lot of money, and we do deserve it. This is Paul Stanley. Thank you for listening.
Nice Creature hopes you have enjoyed this presentation of Paul Stanley's Face the Music. Please like and subscribe to the channel and click all notifications.
Tell me about it.
Ew! It's alive!
Excuse me, sir. The show's over.
What do you do here? End of story.